Hello. No.
No chair clips today. Sorry. Should you get Battlefield 1? No. No, that game sucks. Just, me Putin's probably not even here and he just like jumped off a bridge. I personally am not a fan. I don't like Battlefield 1 very much. You're allowed to think Battlefield 1 is good. I just don't agree with you. I can see why people like it. I just don't. Battlefield 1's got, I don't know, the mechanics of the game just don't vibe well with me. The fact that most of the guns have random bullet deviation on the very first shot that you fire is the biggest problem I have with the game, hands down. You don't even get the common courtesy of your first shot being accurate with most weapons in the game. That's fucked up. So, like, in previous Battlefield games, burst firing is just how you make your gun more accurate at longer ranges, especially if you've got a less accurate gun. But in Battlefield 1, there is no burst firing. You just hold the trigger and hope that it kills people. We're not off to a very good start. We're off to a very bad start. I don't know why, like, it forced me off of that, but I didn't want to jump off. I wanted to stay up there. Should you get Battlefield 2042 then? I enjoy it a whole lot more than Battlefield 1, but, I mean, I don't know, whenever people... I feel like I'm always hesitant to recommend any games to anyone just because I'll feel bad if they don't like them. Alright, I'll let you guys in on why I'm skeptical of recommending games to people and why I'm always really wishy-washy with why you should or shouldn't buy a game. So, the game that I recommended, and I got my friends into last was Escape from Tarkov. Do I need to say more? Probably not. No, but I've always felt bad about, I always feel bad about telling people about games that I enjoy and whether or not they should or shouldn't buy them. Because if you spend your money on a game that you don't like, and I was the one who recommended it, then I feel awful after the fact. So that's why when everyone's like, should I buy X, I'm always like, I don't know, maybe? Because it's like, I'm not technically spending your money, but I'm sort of spending your money at that point, right? Like, if you buy a game because I recommended it, then I've effectively spent somebody else's money. And then if they don't enjoy it, then I've wasted somebody else's money. I didn't just spend it, I wasted it. So, like, if I spent somebody else's money, but then they enjoy what I spent the money on, then that's fine. But that's not the case when they don't enjoy it and it's a complete waste of something that's not mine. Oh, that should have been a kill right there. This guy is all fucking over the place and I can't hit him. I'm surprised only that guy is caught on that I'm up here. Oh yeah, go prone, thank you. It's not your fault. It might not necessarily be my fault, but it doesn't stop me from feeling bad about it. Like, sure, I'm not the one making the decision, but I am the one that's influencing the decision. So even if I'm not directly making the decision, I've influenced that decision, and it's a decision that you may otherwise not have made, right? So, like, 2042. 2042 is a game that a whole lot of people do not like. I'm one of the people who does like it, right? So, if I... Okay, you know, I gotta hand it to him. At least he tried. It's not very often that you... It's not very often you see someone try to melee. Mostly because it doesn't work. And it didn't work for that guy, who's surprised. But, like, 2042 is a game that a lot of people don't like, right? So, if I recommend the game, and I'm like, I think it's fun, and I enjoy it, and then someone gets it, and then they don't like it because the majority opinion is that it's bad, and they just fall into that majority opinion, then I've just influenced someone into buying something that if they'd gone to, like, basically anybody else would have said it's shit and you shouldn't buy it. I just feel bad for this guy at this point. So close. How far was that? 420 meters? God damn. I better not stay up here anymore. It's no longer safe. That was a long-ass shot. Yeah, it was a pretty dank shot, if I do say so myself. Yeah, I'll see myself out.
The enemy has sector Bravo.
Oh, shit. No! MI-240 Super Hind. I wish you could check how many times you've died to something. I'm pretty sure I've died to the Super Hind more than I've died to, like, attack helicopters. In fact, I would say it's almost certainly true. That's fucked up. That should not be the way it is. All my homies hate MI-240 Super Hind. They need to, like, half the total HP on that. It wouldn't be an Eclipse stream if I didn't complain about the stupid fucking Hind. For real. Thank you for the 100 bits, Twitchy. Appreciate it. I should try GPO Battle Royale. Oh boy, oh boy. Can't wait to not do that. Oh shit. That's the same guy from earlier.
Superior driving.
That guy's such a pain in the ass. He just full autos me from long range with an assault rifle, and I lose with my sniper rifle. That adds up. Like, it's not a maybe, it's just that happens. Oh well. Tornado, take me home. Whee! I don't even know where I want to go with this. I just saw it and I was like, I gotta, it's here. Holy shit, that was not the right way. Maybe I'll go to the, like, A. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the top of A. Tornado, help. This guy's got the same idea, maybe? I would like to go this way, please. Yeah, no matter how many battle royales and stuff they add, I'm still not playing that game. Plus, I mean, I don't care about battle royales anyway, so not exactly a great selling point. Holy shit, I am godlike. He's like, fuck this, I'm out of there. I can't shoot him to the top. Ooh. That was just random luck. Shoot and hope it hits, pretty much. It's one of those things, you see the McKay out in the distance and you're just like, well, I hope this will work. I played God of War? No, I have not. I didn't have a PlayStation, so I couldn't play it. And now I'm pretty sure I can play it, but I just haven't. Oh, come on, man. Are you serious?
You just secured Alpha 3.
I got nothing. I don't even know. I literally don't even know. That's an AA. People playing in this round are on drugs. that a prone guy? No, it's a dead guy.
We are attacking Alpha 1.
Well, you know, there's always one way to find out. Oh my god. Who was it? It's you. Oh, that's the guy I killed. That would explain it. Does make a lot of sense. No, I got robbed. The bad part about GPO BR is that you have to grind levels for it. It's GPO, of course. Grind and GPO, I think those are synonymous with each other.
Keep it that way.
Well, you know, I actually hit somebody in the helicopter. That's an improvement from normal. By all technicalities, I could have killed the guy out of it. I didn't, but I could have. Do you like that little move so I could get it back up here? Pretty smart stuff, huh? I'm gonna do it again. I missed. I'm not gonna do it again. Oh, maybe I will. Nope, not gonna do it again. It's probably for the best, to be honest. Good old-fashioned MI-240 Superhind wasn't liking me up there anyway.
The hostiles have already spent half their resources. Keep going. Alpha 1 under assault.
What if, though?
Capture all in Sector Charlie.
It'd be pretty cool, huh? What the fuck is this shit? Oh no! No! He's on a sideways slant. I literally can't shoot him. Still can't shoot him. There we go. I just had to guess. You can shoot through that back thing, but I couldn't actually tell exactly where he was at.
One of our objectives has been attacked.
Easier said than done. You know what? At least I killed him. Could have gone a whole lot worse.
Lost control of an objective.
I can't do that. Where are you? Oh god. Found him. There's another one, right? Yeah. The sniper rifle's kind of handy to have on head glitches, but that's about it. Anywhere else and it's a liability. Like, you're out in the open, it's never gonna one-shot unless you get a headshot, and you're only getting a headshot if, like, you're lucky or you're a god. And oftentimes I'm neither.
Alpha 1 hard.
Wasn't there supposed to be a Subnautica video today? No, it's Thursday, isn't it? Am I going crazy? Is it Friday? Did I lose my mind?
Sector Alpha is now
If it's
under our
Friday, I'm
control.
really in trouble, but I'm pretty sure it's Thursday.
The majority of sectors are under our control. We've spent half our resources by now.
See, because if it's Friday, I shouldn't even be here right now. Yeah, no, there's nothing on Thursday. How about that video yesterday, though? I'm setting new records. And by new records, I mean record lows.
Attacking one of our objectives.
We talked yesterday about what happens when I upload videos that aren't Roblox JoJo, that don't have my dumbass face in the thumbnail. There's a good example. What a dumpster fire. Oh my god. What a complete and total waste of time. Remind me to go in the entirety of next week making videos on shitty Roblox games. That was fucking nuts. Can't do it. Not good enough.
One of our objectives is under attack.
Oh my god, why are you shooting me?
Sector Charlie under Russian control.
Buddy, I'm on your team. Just put a YBA stand in your non-YBA videos. I don't think that's a very good strategy, I'll be honest with you.
Just lost an objective.
That's a good way to make people not click on any of the videos. Think about it this way. If I put a YBA stand in the video, and it doesn't have anything to do with YBA, Roblox, or JoJo, and then people click on it, and then they go, well, this is shit, and then they click off, and then they're like, well, if he's gonna start doing that, I just won't click any of the videos. And then suddenly, I can't get views on anything. You gotta think these things through, my friends.
So far, troops. The hostiles hold fewer
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
here at Sector Charlie.
I hate those things. Let's give 2 of them per map. Genius. Good job, guys. I can't help but notice that they've had 2 Hinds the entire game, and we have 2 Condors sitting in our spawn screen. I wonder why. I'm gonna try to hit one. I'm tired of this shit. Our jet is worthless. The jet hasn't killed a single one. Maybe we have gunners. We might be able to kill one. I'm not sure. I mean, I'll try, but I think they're both coming after me now. This one's definitely coming up here.
Taking control of Sector Bravo.
We can only go up so high is the problem. So once they eventually just get to the point where we can't go up any further, it's over. And the other one's coming up here as well. It's taken no damage. It's full health. Yep, we're dead. What a balanced game. They just hold W and they win. I have to do all this bullshit and they just hold W. And now they're gonna follow me to the ends of the earth because there's nothing I can do. I can't get above them anymore. And even if I do, these fucking dipshits and my guns aren't gonna shoot them. So what difference does it make?
Echo 3 has just been locked.
Hey look, the jet is actually firing at somebody. Is this real life?
We will take Echo 3.
Alright guys, you gotta shoot him. Otherwise we die. Or you could just stare at him. I guess that also works. What a joke. This game is a joke.
They have Sector Delta.
You seeing this shit? 2 Hinds, full of people, completely full. What are you supposed to do? And our jet has done 0 damage. 0. Literally nothing. Unbelievable. Straight up gonna kill the game. 1000%. If they don't do anything, the game will be dead within like 6 months after the support is cut. Because nobody will want to deal with that shit. If you get put on the US team, you just don't have fun. Fun is canceled if you get put on the US team. Bullshit. What the fuck are you supposed to do?
Keep the objectives under guard. We're doing it. Sector Delta has been captured by us.
There are 0 options.
The battle outcome looks promising. We
Look
control
at these
the majority of
dickheads.
Sector.
God, look how much big damage I'm doing with my anti-aircraft. Holy dog shit. That's crazy damage. $500, he comes back with full health in about 5 seconds. Never has it been more futile to fire at a vehicle in Battlefield, ever. That's insanity. It's still alive. How many times can you shoot it?
Majority of sectors under our control.
He just goes to the other end of the map. It's gone. That son of a bitch could fly literally right over top of me, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Sector Alpha has been secured. Supplies received. Package ready to go. They've nearly exhausted their resources.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal. I've made no progress. I think if you showed this to somebody and you said that this was designed to destroy aircraft, they'd think that you were lying. They'd be like, no way. There's no shot that that's designed to kill aircraft. You're shooting at it with like a default machine gun, right? Nope. AA.
It's over.
They die a single time? Nope. 75-0, baby. Talk about well balanced. Fucking bullshit. If I had the jet, I might have been able to kill them. But even then, it would have been difficult. Because we're on the US team, and our team's jets are worse too. Because why wouldn't they be? Chopper with plot armor? It's more like Chopper with terrible balance armor. Because that thing has the same amount of health that the big-ass fucking flying truck the MV-38 Condor has. And yet that thing's maneuverable as fuck, goes fast as shit, and can be repaired on the side. So you just don't kill it. It's immortal. I hope people are playing Infantry Conquest. I don't think I can handle any more Superhind today. I really
Don't be
don't.
sad. This is just how it works out sometimes.
I literally picked an anti-aircraft and you can't kill it. Like, how the fuck you expected to deal with that? It's ridiculous. Transport helicopter, by the way. Guy went 75-0. Transport helicopter. Right. Sure. Whatever you say. And it's dead. Naturally. Don't know what I expected. Smash Bros coming soon. I'm thinking about it.
Who's ready for some action?
I wanted to finish the GOL Magnum today. And I think I can. It's just I don't want to deal with that shit. It's so annoying. Like, I don't know how anybody could ever look at that and be like, yeah, that's okay, that's fine, no worries. I really don't. You'd have to play.
Don't
You
be
could
sad.
play this game.
This is just how it works out sometimes.
You play this game for like maybe 10 hours, and you'd see the problems here. You'd be like, wait a minute, that's fucked up. Why is it like that?
Russians have been nosing around a ship recycling facility in Along, India, and now one of our subs is tracking a substantial Russian naval force converging on it. We don't know exactly.
Ooh, I'm
where
on the
they
losing
want.
team again.
We're
Is it
going
against
to
the same people? I hope not, or we're gonna have to deal with the same bullshit again.
On site. Command out. Weather instruments are lighting up red. Don't lose sight of your surroundings.
Opinion on the new Modern Warfare 2? Haven't played it, won't play it. Waiting for Exclusive Ace to put out a video talking about skill-based matchmaking. I pretty much already know the answer, but like, I'll wait. I'm not getting scammed again. I got scammed with the first Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and I'm not letting that happen again. I've not bought any Call of Duty since then. Skill-based matchmaking kills the game for me, so I just don't bother. I'm not one of those people who goes, skill-based matchmake kills the game, it's not worth playing, and then logs on and plays 50 hours. I'm the guy who says skill-based matchmaking kills the game and then doesn't buy the game, because why the fuck would I continue to support the game actively punishing me? I don't.
Just secure Sector Alpha.
Reminds me a lot of YBA.
Contact. Task force
Well,
to your
rather the people that are like playing it remind me a lot of the people who play YBA.
Make sure you
Complain a shitload and then log on and play for like 4 hours. How many people do you know personally that complain about the lack of updates or skins or any other number of things, and then right after, and they're either currently playing the game or then log on within the next hour? Better yet, how many people complain about skins and skin updates and then get on and grind for skins? I bet you it's a lot. What? Okay. That was almost tragic. Would have been nice if it one-shot killed him, you know, but beggars can't be choosers in that regard. Whole player base? Pretty much. Like, how many times can you complain and be upset with things and then log on? Right? Like, eventually you've got to draw the line, right? These people don't have a line. There is no line for them. They don't understand the concept that if they don't, like, if they don't do anything about it and they effectively keep rewarding this behavior, that it's never going to stop. Because why would it stop if it continues working? Like, it's not, I really don't think it's rocket science. I think it's just people are fucking stupid. Wow, that was close. Like, seriously, is that a difficult concept to grasp?
Sector Alpha.
Like, if I log in and continues to support bad business practices will continue. I feel like that's really, really simple. That guy's knife didn't work. The classic.
Oh shit! Mother Nature's bringing the heat.
We don't control enough sectors.
It did just enough damage to one-shot him, and I was like, well, it's either I reload the gun or I shoot him. I think I'm going with shoot him. There's another guy down. Oh my god, he's above me. All right. I was pushing my luck staying up there anyway.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Thank you for the 100 bits, Red Shot. I don't even know where to spawn. It'd probably help my teammate. Kill someone with a grapple gun? Impossible. Actually, no, I could probably do it. Hang on. I bet you I could. I'm pretty sure that close up, the gold magnum should bring them down to the amount of health where I can just shoot them once and they'll die. Ideally, I can find someone camping and kill someone with a grapple gun easy. If I get the chance, I'll try. But if I don't get the chance, I'm not gonna bother.
Just lost Sector Alpha to the enemy.
I was gonna say I'd help my teammate capture the objective, but I don't even think they care about the objective. They're just chilling out there. So I don't know what their plan was, but it was not playing the game. Should I really be on the objective with the sniper? Probably not. Cash cow at this point? Well, when hasn't it been? About a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. It wasn't a cash cow then. It was a passion project. This is what happens to passion projects when the person that had the passion behind it stops caring. And it makes a lot of money.
Not good, sir. We need to secure more territory.
Like, this thing can and will happen to just about anybody. The difference is how you handle it. And the way that they handle it is, well, it's not good.
Sector Delta has been secured by our troops. Our troops have seized Bravo 1. Our troops have secured...
Like, I'll tell you, if it were me, and I was working on a game, and I really burned myself out working on that game, and I didn't want... Oh, who's that?
What do you do in your free time?
Edit videos, record videos, play video game. Sometimes color guard if it's during the season, and I mean, I think this year's my last season of that, so then I don't know. But not a whole lot. Anyways, if it were me, I was working on a game, was really passionate about it, and then I lost that passion, but I was still had like a shitload of people playing and relying on me as like the main game that they play, and it was hundreds of thousands of people, then I would take the monetary hit and pay other people to continue that are more passionate than I am to continue working on the game. I'm still making money. The people who are like passionate about my game aren't getting complete like fuck all, completely nothing. And someone else who's passionate about the game potentially that has the means of working on it and wants to can be working on it. That's what I would do. I'm not saying that that's a perfect answer, and I'm not even saying that's the right answer because I don't know what the right answer is. I'm not in that position. But I'm just saying that if theoretically that were my position, that's how I would handle it. Because as far as I can tell from everything, Uzu still handles everything basically by himself. Or mostly by himself. And when everything is on you and you don't give a shit, then you get what we see right now. The thing is, the difference between myself and Uzu is that... Wow, that didn't work out. The difference between myself and Uzu is that I don't live in a bubble. I live in the opposite of a bubble. I'm constantly exposed to hundreds, if not thousands, of opinions. Constantly, all the time. So I see community sentiment, I see the good, I see the bad, I see everything. He does not. He sees absolutely nothing. He lives in his own little self-contained bubble. From what I can tell, whether things are going well or going horribly, the only way that he knows that is from people like Paragon telling him that, because he doesn't know. He doesn't have a clue. Probably thinks skins are the best thing ever. And you know what? There are some fucking really brain-dead people out there. I'm calling you out in the chat, by the way, if you're one of these people. That only play YBA for skins. Not joking. I don't know why you would do that, especially considering how awful the systems in place are, but that's the way people play the game. There are people that log on and wander around picking up arrows. That's all they do. That's the game to them. They do exist. Not only do they exist, I think they're a sizable portion of the people playing the game, which would make sense nowadays. Oh no, I'm dead. Didn't I say in one of my videos being a ghost to the community isn't the way? Well, yeah. Of course you shouldn't do that. I'm confused. Yes, I did say that. And then I think I just explained why. Well, I mean, I guess I can explain why you shouldn't do that, but I don't really think I have to. I think it's pretty self-evident why you shouldn't just live in your own bubble and ignore everything anyone else has to say. And here's the other thing. You know what's something that I think a lot of people don't understand? I think a lot of people don't understand that you can't blindly listen to community feedback. There's a lot of people, I would say probably the majority, if not the vast majority of people that think that the best course of action is to blindly listen to community feedback and run polls on everything and listen to everything that the community says. And that is not the way that you should do things. And I can cite examples on many different places of why you shouldn't do that. But when you have a community just as a whole, you're extremely susceptible to hive mind thinking and the will of one person or one or two people dictating the entire way things work and making it seem like that's the best course of action when maybe it is not at all. So, like, the people that are in charge also need to take into consideration that sometimes listening to the majority isn't the right answer, especially because the majority, oftentimes, when it comes to balance especially, the majority is not going to be nearly as knowledgeable as, like, people that are actively good at the game are, just in general. But you also can't blindly listen to people who are actively good at the game, because if you do that, you're going to get a really, really boring game.
We have begun our attack on Bravo 2.
If everything is perfectly balanced and feels like a clone of each other, then your game isn't fun anymore. At least I don't think so. I think that's not like a game design tip. That's just an opinion. In my opinion, if everything is perfectly balanced, the game is not fun. There needs to be some level of imbalance or reason to pick something over something else. And if it's all, like, the same, then there's no point. I think a certain subset of people are afraid of giving or allowing things that are just objectively strong. And then the way you balance that out is making other parts of that weak rather than just making everything neutrally powerful, if that makes sense. Like, it's okay to have something that relies entirely on one gimmick. That's not necessarily bad design. Now, if the gimmick itself is bad design, that's when you get in trouble. Because win conditions and stuff in games have always and will always be a thing. No! Oh, it fixed itself. It's gonna be like someone's just walking through that door and the scope breaks. That was almost tragic.
The losing resources fast. Projected enemy strength now at 50%. Bravo 2 lost. We're no longer in control.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. He just healed himself. Uh-oh. Alright, got him. It took a while, but we got there. He revived his teammate, though. That's the shitty part. Should be, like, better things, but there should be a way to beat them. Yeah, no, well, the other thing... I think it's a... I don't think there's a right answer in terms of whether some things should just be objectively weaker than others. Because that's also something that, like, you can think about a lot. Like, if we go and look at it, just because YBA is an easy example for a lot of people to understand in the stream. If you look at that game, if you roll a stand arrow, you could get Star Platinum, which is extremely good, or you could get Mr. President, which I don't care what you specialists say, that stand fucking blows. It's like, it's a joke, right? Mr. President is nowhere near on the same lines as Star Platinum, but there's very few people out there that are advocating for Mr. President buffs because it's pretty much widely accepted that Mr. President is okay being shit. Alright, so it's okay to have things that are just shit. And then on the other side of the coin, holy shit, why are there so many people down there? On the other side of the coin, if you have something like Made in Heaven or The World Over Heaven, which take a really long time and a lot of effort to get, comparatively to just rolling an arrow and getting lucky, then there's usually a pretty large sentiment that those things being stronger than, like, a good chunk of other things is also okay. Right? But if The World Over Heaven is so much better than everything else that there's no reason to run anything else, then that's where you've run into a design problem and you need to rethink your strategy. But there isn't necessarily anything wrong with the world over heaven being strong because it's difficult to get. But if it's overpowered because it's difficult to get, that's a problem. So it's like there's a lot of nuance in this stuff. It's not quite as simple as everything should be perfectly balanced. And it makes sense why people don't understand the nuance, because a lot of people are kids and they're not capable of like even remotely higher thinking. So it's just like everything is black and white. Everything should be balanced. Not necessarily. And it's also an opinion-based thing. There are people out there who want everything to be perfectly balanced, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Hostiles are trying to seize one of our objectives.
Those are the people who play, like, who want just at a, like, flat out just competitive fighting game. That's all they want.
Come on, get up! I'm okay!
Can't believe I missed that.
Of an objective.
I can believe I missed that. Okay. What? I can't be revived? What happened? Game just said no. There can be bad things in fighting games because winning with them feels good.
Bravo 1 was
Well,
secured by our
that kind of calls back to a thing we talked about yesterday, which was... Oh, come on. That was such an easy shot.
more sectors than they do.
Damn it.
Good work.
That calls back to kind of some things yesterday. You're right in a sense that things can be bad because it's, like, fun to use something that's bad and win with it, and then it feels good. But then you also have to consider that development time is being put into something that's going to be bad and very few people are going to be using. And so then is it worth putting development time into something that very few people are going to use? And I gave the example yesterday that there are certain things in YBA that are pretty strong or really strong that very few people use just because I don't know. I don't know why very few people use them. I don't use them either, but I don't know why very few people use them. I guess it's just because they're not iconic. But we gave the example yesterday of Red Hot Chili Pepper and what do you call it? And Hierophant Green. Those two stands are extremely strong in their own right, but there's basically 0 people playing them. Which is a shame because you gotta think about how much time went into making those. Like, somebody put just as much time, if not arguably more time, developing that than something like Star Platinum, and yet there's a fuckload of people using Star Platinum and nobody using either of those. If anything, there was infinitely more time put into them. Star Platinum probably didn't take any time at all to develop. There's nothing about Star Platinum that was difficult to develop. Maybe Inhale. But other than that, not really. It's very generic. And yet all that charge bullshit, and think about how much had to have gone into programming all those different systems for Red Hot Chili Pepper just for nobody to use it. So the question I posed yesterday wasn't even like, is there anything wrong with that or anything? The question I posed yesterday, which didn't really get an answer, is there any way to make it so that these things that barely anyone are using but, you know, took a lot of time to create, how do you get people to play those? Or do you just give up and accept that it's never gonna happen? Because, like, that's such a shame. That's such a waste. It's a waste of time on the developer's part, and it's a waste in terms of, like, people's ability to play a large amount of things. Like, they have these things and they just don't use them. Can't say much on effects. I don't do them, but in general, stands don't take forever to make. YBA is just bad at updating. Yeah, no, I mean, I have a general understanding of... I think the recent ones make a little bit more sense. So, like, the Crazy Diamond and the... Oh my god, that's an enemy. The Crazy Diamond and the Stone Free stands evidently had a fair amount of work put into them in terms of literally everything. Sound design, effects, like animations, all that stuff. So I can see why I can't see why those took so long, but I can see that those would take more than, like, I don't know, putting together Star Platinum. But the thing that people have to or the thing that I now understand after working with a bunch of different people and talking with a bunch of people and talking with developers and all that kind of stuff, is that, I mean, once you have like these attacks and stuff in place, that's the hard part. And then making new attacks, if you've done things properly, is the easy part. Especially if you just are lazy and reuse the same animation. I mean, for God's sakes, the heavy attack, the beatdown, startup, and the time stop animations, as well as that, like, well, really just the time stop animation is used for like 14 different ultimate abilities, as well as the rage animation. So it's like, copy pasting an animation isn't very hard. Making an entirely new one is.
We had started an attack on Delta 2.
I don't think this is gonna happen. Oh my god, that's a teammate, thank god. No! Moved right before I pulled the trigger. Is that a robot dog? I thought I heard a robot dog. They would take a month. I haven't actually saw the rework. They would take a month at most in general. I think you're right. I would agree with that. But I'm also, like I said, I'm not a developer, so I can't say for sure. It sounds like you may be. But from what I can, tell and from what I've seen, it probably shouldn't take more than a month to get one stand. I can completely 100% understand why there are not weekly updates. Like, people look back at, actually, now that I think about it, a lot of the people who are around nowadays probably weren't even around back when updates came out weekly. But updates used to come out weekly, and that's psychopath shit. I can 100% see why that's not feasible.
Troops and material are almost gone.
Having to put together the effects, the sound effects, the animations, the model, the move set, and the balancing for something in a week is psychopath shit. I don't know how you don't do that. That doesn't happen. That's insanity. Weekly updates are a recipe for disaster. That's what I'm gonna tell you. There's not enough time to do all of those things. No, I was gonna try to grapple hook him. You weren't supposed to die. God damn it. I wonder how much damage it does. It seems like if people are even slightly damaged and I hit them, they die. So it's gotta do a lot. Oh my god, I'm on fire. Alright. No, you need to hit him twice! He went prone. What? Goodbye. Alright, well, that solves that. You need to hit him twice. I thought I'd finally found the grapple hook killer, but nope, I did not. There's definitely a gun in the game that will bring people reliably down to like 5 health, and then you can just shoot them with it, but I'm not about to go looking for that. The DXR and the SWS will just kill you at close range. This is the only gun that I thought would have been feasible for that.
All sectors retreat. Battle's lost. We don't need any more losses today.
Shindo updates weekly and end with something completely busted or underpowered. See, that's the problem. Like, when you don't give yourself the amount of time required to continuously make sure that things are well thought out before you just throw them in, and you get things that are overpowered or underpowered. Or you get a bunch of bugs. Least and most liked Battlefield game? I don't have a favorite. I'll say that. I think my favorite is probably a toss-up between this game and Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4 would be my favorite if it didn't have a lot of glaring flaws. And I think if I played Battlefield 4, If Battlefield 4 had the current player base this game does, it would probably be a lot more fun. But as it stands right now, it's ruined by a lot of people that understand those glaring flaws and have been abusing them since the game came out. So it's probably a toss-up between those two, and then my least favorite, I've said many times, is Battlefield 1. I just don't jive very well with that game. But anyways, I wasn't paying too much attention. Let's go back. I feel like we got off track with the whole weekly updates thing. What do you guys think is the answer to putting a lot of work into a mostly unknown stand and then it not having any players? Is there a solution? And if you had one, what is it? I'm curious. Because I don't have a solution. I have no idea. Obviously, whatever they've done doesn't work. The only thing I can think of is make it colossally overpowered. But that doesn't, like, that's not a good idea. It's just an idea. Quitting? That's also, yeah, you make it OP. No, I just don't know. Like, it feels like no matter how interesting you make something, people just aren't going to pick it. So then why bother spending time developing it? I don't know.
Oh, I'm ready. Hell, I climbed
I don't know.
and all downhill from there.
Because it's like, here's the way I think about it, right? There isn't a perfect solution,
That was something, right?
but is there even like a good solution?
Intelligence has revealed
Make it
that
OP
satellite
for a bit and then nerf
launches
it, but then
using a prototype
that
weapon.
doesn't solve anything, because then after you nerf it, nobody's going to use it
Our
again.
mission is to breach the facility and do
We
whatever it
haven't
takes to
solved the
prevent
problem.
Americans from occupying it. I won't lie.
I feel like there isn't, not only is there not a perfect solution, I feel like there just isn't a solution at all. Or maybe, like, I'm sure there is one, but I don't have it. Make Game Pass stands. Ban this guy. Fuck that. There was something I was gonna say and I don't remember what it was. Oh, right, I remember. So, like, here's the thing that I'd think about in that regard. You're more likely to have more people playing like the 5th edition clone of Star Platinum than you are having somebody play Hierophant Green. You guys think that's an accurate statement? So let's say you have Star Platinum Part 4, Star Platinum Part 6, Star Platinum fucking Over Heaven, I don't fucking know. You've got 4 Star Platinums, right? You're more likely to have more people playing Star Platinum Part 6, which is just a very similar clone to Star Platinum Part 4, than you are having people play Hierophant Green. I think that's an accurate statement. But then you have to ask the question, if you're a developer, is it better to make 4 clones of Star Platinum than it is to bother with Hierophant Green if nobody's gonna play it? I don't know.
We have secured Alpha Sector.
I think it's fun to think about, though. Because it's like, I'll give you guys the kind of context on what brought this whole thing on. The real reason that I thought about it last night after we talked about it yesterday. The real reason that I think I started thinking about this was when I played Golden Records. There were a bunch of things in Golden Records that just, like, it was clear no one was ever gonna use. Like the stupid fly stand, right? They had Tower of Grey, the shitty-ass fly stand. And it fucking sucked. It was bad. Because of course it is. It's the fly stand. What do you expect? How do you translate that well into a game? You don't. So it's like the developers made a model for this, made animations, spent sound design, did all this shit for this stupid fly stand, and nobody in their right mind is going to use it. It's going to come up, they're going to go, fuck this, and they're going to get rid of it. And I thought the same thing to some extent for Gold Experience. Gold Experience is one of those stands that, like, nobody uses. Why does nobody use it? Because Gold Experience Requiem exists, and everyone likes Gold Experience Requiem more. But obviously you need Gold Experience. You can't just have Gold Experience Requiem. But then what's the point of spending a lot of time on Gold Experience if the only reason people are getting it is to get Requiem? No matter how cool you make Gold Experience, people are gonna say, fuck this, I want Requiem. It's always nice for variety. But does that how much does that variety matter when the only people that are taking advantage of that variety are like less than 5% of the people playing? I think if you asked me for percentages, I would say less than 5% of the game would be playing, like, probably less than 1% of the game is playing Tower of Grey in that game. Because who the fuck's gonna play that? That's shit. That's a total waste of time. No! He didn't peek. Oh my god, and now he's gonna kill me. I really thought he was gonna walk into my hail of bullets. He didn't do it. How does this compare to the new COD? Well, I haven't played the new COD, so I couldn't tell you. I haven't played and have no plans to play it. I can tell you that this one doesn't have skill-based matchmaking, and that one almost certainly does. That's all I can tell you. So in other words, as a new player, the new COD is probably brilliant for the first, like, I don't know, give or take 6 months of you playing. And then the second that you actually want to start getting better, then it'll fucking suck. Then it'll be terrible. But while you're terrible, it'll be wonderful. You'll think you're a god. You'll be like, damn, I'm a natural at this game. And you'll be like, oh wait, I'm not actually a natural at the game. It's just that the game is trying to make me feel that way. Engagement-based matchmaking, baby. Gotta love it. Gotta keep that player retention up, my friends. Keep them coming back for more so they buy our skins. Buy our skins in the shop. COD points. I hate modern gaming.
What's the status of our forces? Everything's going as planned. Securing objectives.
Kenny, I'm not. Kenny, I told you, dude, it's at the bottom of the ocean. You can go get it. It's accessible.
Territory is under American control.
I didn't even bury it. I just dropped it off the side of the boat. Actually, now that I think about it, since I just dropped it off the side of the boat, it could have drifted quite a bit, so those coordinates I sent you might not be accurate. It's like, that's a general ballpark, though. Like, if you go there and you dive around, you might find it. It does glow, so, like, technically that should be pretty easy. Stream chat's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
They're beginning to take a toll. Keep fighting.
I really thought there was somebody in here. No such luck. Oh god. Stop, 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 stop. See ya.
We have seized Bravo 2.
That felt pretty good.
Soldiers have secured Bravo.
I like that.
Our plan is working.
No, I could have just shot him in the chest. I'm an idiot. Okay, they just stood in the incendiary grenade and committed suicide. You know, that's an interesting choice. Usually when I see incendiary grenades, I go, you know, I'm gonna go the other way. That guy was like, stand in it. That'll work. I literally walked in there and he was standing on it. What the hell? On what planet is standing on an incendiary grenade a good idea? Where is this guy? Oh, he's gone. Okay. Works for me. Oh, hang on. Oh boy. I've angered the people on the roof. You're still enjoying playing YBA? Well, I feel bad for those of us that
Bravo 1 under attack by
that aren't, like, that are fucking tired of Uzu's bullshit and wish that we could get a better game. Because it's people like you that make the game worse for everyone else. Complacency, my friend.
They hold more sectors than us. We must alter our strategy.
Oh, come on. Let me spawn. Pretty please? Pretty please, 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 please. No? Okay, fine. Have it your way. Can't win them all. Oh, this is like lag central. And so it begins. Remind me not to go to lag central. Haven't been there for any of the problems. I just started playing just before the map update. That's probably your problem. But even now, you can't see the fact that the I guess that's fairly recent. But like, you can't see that the developers don't give a fuck about anything and live in their own little bubble.
One of our objectives is no longer secure.
You can't see that updates get delayed with little to no information, and then, like, that's just it. Here's my, I was saying this in a group chat I was talking to in the R-King server earlier. But my conspiracy theory is that they try their best to have the worst public relations possible. And that way, when people get upset about things because their PR is so bad, then they can go, look, this is the reason that we never say anything, because people get mad about it. And they're like, look at all these examples of all these people being toxic assholes. And like, they try to make their PR as bad as possible so they can get like the worst possible reactions and then put them up and use them as an excuse to like ignore everything. That's my conspiracy theory. That's what I'm running with.
The battle goes well. We've conquered more sectors than our enemy.
Yeah, if people had something similar to play that had people behind it that gave a fuck, then I think that there would be at least some sort of an exodus. Probably not that large, just because people have been playing. The main problem is the longer that it takes for something like that to exist, the less likely, wow, that guy killed me so fast. The longer it takes, the less likely that it is for there to be any impact. Because the longer that people are committing their time to working towards all this worthless shit in YBA, the less likely they are to drop all of that and effectively start over to play something else.
Also, resources have been reduced to half.
Oh man. I probably could have had that guy. I'm gonna go on this mountain. People love this mountain. I'm gonna try it. I'll become part of the problem. Yeah, dude, gotta get those skins. That's what I live for. I wake up every day and I'm like, boy, oh boy, I can't wait to log on and wander around picking up arrows off the floor. That's some interactive gameplay right there. I can't wait to use a bunch of arrows and hope to God that I get a random stand with a random skin and that it's the right one. Don't mind me, just my 40th Hierophant green. Insanity. This is training. I think YBA is like a training ground for whales in the future. They're like, here's these terrible business practices.
We control Charlie sector.
Uzu is EA! Uzu is EA. He's a plant from EA to get people early, so that way when they buy EA games, they'll think it's normal. No! No!
Our troops have lost an objective.
It's all over. They're getting to the children first.
We've lost an objective to the enemy.
It's all part of the master plan. The next generation of game reviewers are gonna be like, Well, the game launched broken and it's full of microtransactions, but at least I can get skins. That's gonna be the next generation of game reviewers. We're fucked! How the hell did that guy die to that? It's over. It's already over. We've already lost. Good games, EA. Well played. Uh-oh. No!
Our enemy controls the battle.
We're good.
They have conquered most
Everything's fine.
They have taken Charlie sector.
That was terrifying. It's over. Yeah, the next stop is Game Pass stands. It is, truly. Wow, that guy is not good. That was a lot of misses. I think he had an LMG too. 200 rounds to miss. Paywall to heal. Well, I don't know how many of you guys were
We control Alpha sector.
for oh, what was it we called it? YAI or whatever. You're an idiot. We're gonna make YAI. It's a game where like everything is behind a paywall. Like no matter what you do, take a step, pay money. Heal, pay money. Roll an arrow, pay money. It's genius. EA should hire me. I'm a marketing god. That's why I've thrown my YouTube career down the toilet by playing a game that has barely any people watching it, and even less people that watch what I make, what I like got popular on watch. Obviously a marketing genius. You have to be really smart to do something like that. Wow, that's a really cheese spot. I didn't even know you could get up there. Yeah, I'm really smart.
They control more sectors than us.
The press eclipse? No, no. I'm past that stage. This is like the stages of grief, dude. I'm in an acceptance right now. We've passed all the stages. I used to be in denial, you know. I thought that it was the algorithm. I blamed the algorithm for all my problems, you know. That didn't work. Then what is it? Bargaining? I'm trying to remember the 5 stages of grief and I'm coming up empty. I think is it denial? Is it bargaining or denial as the second one? I think there's like,
50% strength.
I think the first is like it's like shock, denial, bargaining, sadness, acceptance or something along those lines. I don't remember. I was probably pretty close. Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. There you go. So we already went through denial. I blamed the algorithm. Anger, I mean, that goes without saying, right? Bargaining, I give you YBA thumbnail, you subscribe, yes? You subscribe, you watch my new stuff if I'm in the thumbnail, if there's YBA. That didn't work. Depression, I mean, you guys saw the videos. I don't need to say any more than that. How about the video I made where I said I was stuck and had to do something and then didn't do anything? And then obviously we're here, acceptance. I know all the problems. I'm just a fucking moron. Like, I know why it happens. I'm just not doing what I can to solve it because I'm an idiot. On the bright side, I can always just log into my stream, and no one ever watched those to begin with other than when I was on YouTube. So I can do whatever the fuck I want. It doesn't mean shit. Let's go. I don't know how the fuck the Twitch algorithm works, and I don't give a damn. I can come in here and give you extremely subpar sniper gameplay, and everything is great.
Nearly every sector is under our control. Good work.
It's like my outlet for all this pain. Oh wow, that guy didn't take any damage before I shot him.
We have enemies attacking Bravo 1.
He did go prone though. We always like when they do that. What a kind soul. I actually hit that guy. And he died. Means you're having fun? Most of the time. Oh my god. I mean, like, I've said it, I said it yesterday, probably said it a few times before, but I hide all my Twitch numbers from myself while my stream is live. I don't want to know how many people are watching.
Enemy attacking Bravo 1.
As long as there's people talking in the chat, I know at least somebody is watching, and that's what matters. I mean, for God's sakes, back in the day when I first started, I streamed to like 9 people on YouTube. On Escape from Tarkov. And I had a lot of fun doing that. No fucking way. Come on. Oh! You dipshit! Get him out of here! I think they probably just got another pilot. I'm pretty sure someone else just got in to start flying. Yep. I do have an idea. It's not a good one. Okay, it didn't work. I was gonna try to jump on top of it. That works. You guys hear that guy? He was like, ah, on the way down. Uh-oh. Yeah, I ran down that right into the other guy. Nah, the Condor has like fucking 20 people in it, so killing the pilot doesn't do jack shit. But it's funny. Someone just hits F1, and we're back to square one.
Bravo sector has been conquered by the enemy.
Okay. I got killed by level 7. What, Battlefield 5 and just going kaboom while bringing other people with me is so much fun. I want them to add the boomstick to this game. I want to be able to run at people with my stick and just... they go boom. Hashtag bring back the boomstick. Put it into Battlefield Portal and then put it in here. I want it.
This is the last of the American forces.
I got this.
I can die happy if we get that in the game. Ah, I tried to get him with a headshot and I accidentally collateraled the guy behind him. Not what I was going for, but I mean, I guess I'll take it. I'll take it.
We've lost control of one of our objectives.
Enjoy my taste in music. How many of you guys have gotten tired of the same music over and over and over again on the stream? Because eventually it's the same shit every time.
We are attacking Alpha 1.
I mean, to be fair, there's like 8.5 hours of music or something, but considering every stream is 3 hours, it's bound to run through all of them eventually.
Alpha sector.
I can just turn it off. I just don't know if people would rather have the music or not, so I just leave it on. Sometimes I turn it off on my end.
Winning the fight. We've won this.
We could run a poll. Hang on. There we go. That should work. Why don't I stream on YouTube? For a variety of reasons. The two big ones are YouTube algorithm stuff. I don't want to fuck over my algorithm.
Time to go to work.
So, I mean, I do that anyway, so that's not even really a reason, but it was my old reason. And the other one is that the like Prime subscriptions and stuff exist over here, as well as bits and all different stuff that just makes the chat experience a lot better than on YouTube. So that's about it. Third, more minor one is that the people on YouTube are brain dead comparatively to the people who watch me on Twitch. Accidentally voted off. How did you mess that up? There were two options. It was on or off. Why brain dead? What was happening there? It's just a bunch of fucking morons spamming nonsense. I'm pretty sure you can go back to a lot of the live streams. Like, literally, if you go back to some of my live streams that are still VODs that were streamed on YouTube, you'll probably have to scroll a little bit. But I'm pretty sure it saves the chat. Like, just go through and read the chat and you'll understand. And if you don't understand, then you're part of the problem. Here, you want me to give you an example of YouTube chat? Sus, sus, among us, forehead, 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 sus, among us, your nose. Sus, sus, among us, forehead.
Show these folks what's right.
YBA, 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 where's YBA, YBA? That's YouTube chat. We don't have that over here. We have, like, that once a day instead of that the entire day. Alright, we're on 80% on leaving the music on, so sorry, 20%. You're a vocal minority, my friends. Vocal minority, but a violent one? I hope not. So am I trying to say my Twitch viewers are more intellectual? No. No, I'm trying to say that my Twitch viewers are less brain dead. You can take that however you want, but that's the way I would phrase it. It's less smarter and more less stupid. Let's go with that. Yeah, exactly. The fucking bear nonsense and the IRS nonsense from the last 2 days is a good example of that. What the fuck is that about?
Alpha 1 attack brought by our forces.
Beep beep.
Sector Alpha under control.
How can you master McKay and still not want to get in a vehicle in order to get to the next flag?
Have secured more sectors than
World may never know.
Bring me a victory notepad.
I'm glad they put this thing in, to be honest. It's like a vehicle that isn't complete shit. And also isn't the Cybertruck. This makes a lot, like, this feels a lot more...
An objective has been captured by enemy forces. Allied forces engaging objective Delta 2.
Right.
Superior driving.
I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Superior driving. Superior driving.
Anyways, it feels a lot more like in-world. I don't know how to. I don't know what's the
Superior
word
driving.
for this. It feels like it makes more sense to be there than the Cybertruck. Like technically, sure, maybe people are driving around Cybertrucks, but seeing people drive around Cybertrucks on the battlefield looks fucking stupid.
Far from over.
Like even if logically it makes sense, it looks dumb as hell compared to the like ATV thing, which I can actually kind of see
Russian forces
being on a battlefield as compared to a Cybertruck. I'm gonna die. Oh, we're getting sniped now. Where the hell was the sniper? I really don't know.
We are moving to assault Delta 2.
There's so many places the sniper could have been.
Sector Bravo is taken by the hostile.
teammate's auto quote just said, "You make it look easy." I don't know about that one. You want chair clips? Well, you're not gonna get it. Chair clips is shy.
Objective Delta 1 secured.
He hates it when I have him host the stream.
Battle outcome looks promising. Control the majority of sectors.
I don't want to make chair clips uncomfortable, alright?
Thanks!
You guys don't want to do that either. You like chair clips. You wouldn't want to make him uncomfortable. Oh! That guy got fucked.
Our troops are moving on Delta 2.
Where the hell is this guy going? What am I doing? Okay. No! Oh, at least I got him. Alright, listen. That's not the real chair clips, and you all know it. That's an imposter. And you're aware of that, correct? How could that be the real chair clips if the real chair clips is right fucking here? That doesn't add up. He's not real. You guys are in denial. You need to get it together. That's not the real chair clips. And it never has been. He's a fraud.
Sector Delta.
Oh, this fucking guy, man. Ah, I can't kill him. Come back here. I'm just gonna shoot him with a machine gun. I don't care. Where'd he go? Up here? Yeah, he went here to put a spawn beacon down. Son of a bitch.
Cables off. We need to secure more
But where'd he
territory.
go after that? That was a pretty cheeky spot for the spawn beacon. I'm glad I saw him. Oh my god, that's him. Well, I got him. I'm not gonna blow up to... Oh! The game is trying to kill me. There's no way you can't have seen that and think that the game is not trying to kill me.
Has been affected. They now control more sectors than us.
First I blew up in the car, now this. The game is trying to kill me. No other way around it. I was behind the wall.
The enemy is
I disagree. Yeah, see, remember how I said that the chat is not smarter, but more less stupid? You could go back to that, and you can have a case and a point right here. These motherfuckers think that the real Chair Clips is in chat. Meanwhile, Chair Clips is directly behind me, very obviously not typing. That's like... That's next level stupid. Oh, that's not... That's a fucking robot dog. That's not a sniper. I hate that. They made the stupid robot dog have a flashlight on it, but the flashlight is just looks the same as a sniper glint. I can't see this guy. Oh, well, he's dead now. Reload, damn it. I feel like I could get a little bit closer, but I also think I'll die, so we're just kind of chilling. The chair is real. It's right behind me. Not in the chat. The chat is not behind me. The chat is not behind me figuratively ever or literally right now.
Sector Bravo secure.
I feel like my viewers, generally speaking, are never behind me either. So I do something fun and everyone's like, this fucking sucks. And then I go do something that's actually, you know, like miserable and sucks for me, and all of a sudden it's the greatest thing ever. Don't you think that's odd? That seems like sadistic behavior.
Away we go!
Doing good so far, troops. The hostiles hold fewer sectors.
Camel trade?
Are you sure?
We secured nearly every sector.
Camel
Now
trade?
there's a chance to
Camel trade?
Are you sure?
Camel trade?
No. I'm trying. I need win.
Camel trade?
I need win. You can't have kill trade. I need win.
Our enemy controls Delta 2.
Kill trade isn't real anymore, guys. I'm sorry.
Trade?
It's gone. You have to accept it. Kill trade is never coming back.
Kill trade?
It's gone, dead and buried. You can't get it back no matter how much you want it.
Kill trade? Kill trade? Kill trade?
Where do I even go? This map is not working out for me. I'll tell you that. I'm gonna try over here. We haven't really been over here yet. Oh my god. No, 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 no. You don't get to do that. None of that cheese shit. There's a car or a mini tank coming, I think. I'm gonna try to cheese it.
Allied troops attacking Bravo 2.
Okay, I'll take it. Oh god. 259. Ow. Well, it still didn't work. Not very reassuring, but also not very surprising. Yeah, I feel like I would regret that. If I put in the ear rape one. For some reason, not sure why. Maybe I'll make it like some absolutely absurd amount of points. Just like insanity. Like no amount of points that you'd ever get. Like 150,000 or something fucking nuts. Oh, come on, really?
Force of a tornado making landfall. Avoid that wind tunnel. It'll rip you to pieces.
Oh god.
One of our objectives has been attacked.
Oh shit! Mother Nature's bringing the heat.
They're just like chilling behind there, right? Pretty sure. Seems that way. 1k points is impossible to get. Listen. The scav taunt is 3,000 and people use that all the fucking time, so obviously that's not true.
Gotcha.
Someone's gonna do it right now. I'm ahead of you guys, I already know. Okay, you killed him. You need bullets.
Supplies here. Use them.
No scav taunt? I'm shocked.
Just lost control of an objective.
Did you lose it in the menu because the kill trade and the superior driving were added? You can't find it?
One is underway.
Like, where is it?
Ублюдок, мать твою!
There you
А ну
go,
иди
found it.
сюда, говно собачье! Решил ко мне лезть? Ты засранец
I knew you could.
вонючий,
I
мать
believed in
твою,
you.
а? Ну иди сюда, попробуй меня трахнуть, я тебя сам трахну! Ублюдок, анонист чертов! Будь ты проклят! Иди, идиот, трахать тебя и всю семью! Говно собачье, жлоб вонючий! Дерьмо, сука, падла, иди сюда, мерзавец! Не гоняй, гад, иди сюда,
Roblox is
ты
Unbreakable
говно!
added
Жопа!
SBR, so it might be a good video if you checked it out. So here's the problem with that. I've already been told that it's level gated. So how exactly do you suppose that I play it?
Allied troops attacking Bravo 2.
Of course it's level gated. I mean, who's surprised? But beg the admins for max level. Listen. I'm telling you right now.
Kill trade?
If you guys, the people in this chat, clip me right now saying that if the admins give me max level in Roblox is Unbreakable, that I'll go play the fucking Steel Ball Run nonsense. Even despite the fact that I tore them completely to shreds and there's no way they would want anything to do with me. If you did that and they said yes and they did it, then I would make the video. But there's no fucking way that's going to happen, so don't even bother.
Bravo 2 was just taken
Go
off.
ahead, clip that whole thing, send it to them. They're gonna say, fuck off. You said our game was shit and we want nothing to do with you. That's what they're gonna say, and rightfully so. I'd probably do that too. If I put a bunch of time and effort into a game and some asshole on the internet came through and said it was a complete piece of shit and not even remotely worth playing on multiple occasions, I probably wouldn't want them playing my game either. I certainly wouldn't be helping them. Your bestie is a mod, he will do it. Not joking. I will be very... I'll be a little bit upset, probably. But I can tell you one thing that I'm not doing, and it's that I'm not going to go through the process of getting past all the fucking level gates to do this stupid steel ball run shit in Roblox Unbreakable. No shot. I've got much better things to do, like making Battlefield videos that get record low amounts of views and kill my channel. Obviously better. Everybody knows that's better. Come on.
Storm on the horizon. What's that?
That wasn't a headshot? I could only see his head. How does that work? Think about it, if you make videos about a game, it might gain some players, so I think it's possible that they give you levels. There's no way. Listen, there's no way that the people over at RIU want me to make another video shitting on the game and saying it's bad. There's no way.
We control the majority of sectors. Good job, Notepad.
The whole like any press is good press thing, I don't think applies here. What if they're masochists? I mean, maybe, I don't know. Your 3-year-old niece plays RIU and said the game's trash. That's the main reason why it's dead. I believe it. I'll tell you one thing, your 3-year-old niece, they know what they're talking about. You gotta give them some props, dude.
Tango down! Tango down!
It seems to me like the 3-year-olds might be smarter than the 9-year-olds.
We don't control enough sectors. We must fight harder.
Okay, game, whatever. I got one framed. It felt like I got killed in one bullet.
Took Sector Charlie.
I disagree. I'm not gonna get mad. I don't have it in me to get mad today.
Drop it down!
Ooh, okay, hello.
Enemy neutralized.
See? Chill, calm, headshots, no anger, it's fine.
I'm reloading!
Just lost Sector Bravo to the hostile.
That guy with the sniper is probably gonna kill me up there if he peeks again. Or if he doesn't kill me, he's gonna shoot me at the very least. Or that guy. Oh, there's a sniper. I'm out. You're demanding the voice line of superior sniping skills? Well, I don't think I've ever said that. I mean, I guess I could go make it, but like... Should I go get Luke to say superior sniping skills? You just did? Well, yeah, but I would have to cut out, like, you'd hear the music in the background and stuff.
Sector Charlie.
I'd have to, I wouldn't be able to do it right now. Even if I wanted to do that.
We control more sectors than the hostiles.
It'd be Omega Jank.
Superior driving.
Yeah, I'm sure Luke would love that. I'm like, hey Luke, can you come in Discord really really quick and say superior sniper skills? I mean, is that really gonna matter? Once I finish with this sniper rifle, I'm just not gonna use sniper rifles again. Cause like, when do you ever see me use sniper rifles aside from the last like 2 or 3 days? Because I've been trying to get this to tier 1. Oh, come on, I was about to shoot that guy. There's just 2 guys sitting behind rocks. Come out from behind the rocks. Yeah, do that again.
They have Sector Delta.
He's not. Oh, okay. All right.
Both sectors now occupied by
Grapple
hostiles.
gun video looked miserable. It was. It really, really sucked. I think a lot of people didn't quite
Got
grasp what happened on the roof. Because a lot of people talked about the night, there are not a lot of people, but there were a few comments about the Nightbird part where I got the guy down to like 1 health and then the Nightbird killed me. But the roof one was even worse. The roof one, I hit him 9 times with the grapple. I needed 1 more. And then some fucking dick shit shot him with a rocket launcher right before I got the final hit. Like, I was going around, I had basically full health, and I was about to get the final hit, and then he got shot with a fucking recoilless M5, and I was like, I lost it. I broke. It broke me. Because, like, with the Nightbird one, I wasn't guaranteed. The Nightbird one, I had very little health, but I still needed 1 more shot, and it was still really angering, but, like, I could have died from other means, right? He could have shot me 1 time and I would have died. The one on the roof on Hourglass, I needed to shoot him 1 more time. I had full health, if not almost full health. And then my teammate came in and took the kill. Like, I completed the challenge right then and there, and some asshole just comes, like, 1 guy comes out of fucking nowhere with a rocket launcher, and then that's it. I gotta keep going. I was initially just gonna stop the video right there. Like, that's where it was gonna end. But I kept going because I'm an idiot. And then eventually that whole next game, I was just like out of it, and then I gave up. I was like, fuck it. I killed him once, I can't. You can't do it anymore. Like, I considered the challenge basically completed after I got my kill stolen, but I kept playing anyway. Because, I mean, for all intents and purposes, I won. There was a very low chance that I was going to fuck that up with full health versus that total trash can, and I needed to hit him 1 time. Wow, I've been doing awful this game. 25 and 18. I've just been autopiloting and dying and dying and dying and dying and dying. I just, like, haven't paid any attention. I need to, like, stop running forward, probably is a good idea. Shocking, I know. Stop running forward while you have a sniper rifle. Shocking stuff. The best childhood game? For me, it's Star Wars Battlefront 2. The original. I played so much of that game when I was a kid. I remember I think my best memory of that game, also, I got fucking sniped by a rocket launcher. That's awesome. My best memory of that game was doing the glitch where if you constantly lifted off and landed your ship in a space battle, then eventually you could glitch yourself outside of the force field, and then you could walk around in space. And, like, there was no reason to do it, but I always thought it was the coolest shit. And I would just, like, do that for hours. I'd try to see if I could get to the enemy team's ship and, like, lay mines on their critical points. And I would jump down onto, like, the moving frigates and stuff. No one knows what I'm talking about. But it was really fun. Maybe I have to install Battlefront 2 and show you. I don't think I own it on Steam, though. Play the MW2 beta when it got released? No. I wanted nothing to do with MW2. I'm so finished with Activision and the way they've been handling Call of Duty. I think MW2 looks fun, and I would almost certainly play it if skill-based matchmaking wasn't there, but I already know it is, so I can't be bothered. I'll wait till the stats come out about how bad it is. And, like, even if it's pretty tame, I still probably won't get involved because I just don't support that. It totally ruins the game for me. This fucking guy, man. Can't believe I didn't headshot him. Uh-oh, I'm dead. Oh, saved by the bell. What an awful game. I did so bad. This is autopiloting.
Don't be sad. This is just how it works out sometimes.
I mean, we won. That's something. Yeah, see, your guys, all of your guys, like, childhood games, I'm either have never played or not gonna understand because everyone's, like, not old as shit like me. How do I feel about game recommendations in my DMs? I'll ignore you. Just like I do on here. Hi, kitty. Although I don't respond to my DMs almost ever anyway, so... I see all of them, but I don't respond to almost any of them. It's just too much effort. Sorry. Hi, kitty. Hello. You're so cute. Bobby. Show kitty. Oh, but she just sat down on my lap. I can't show the cat. She'll get mad at me. Oh, I don't want you to be mad at me, Bobby. Move the camera. You wouldn't be able to see her. She'd be blocked by the microphone here. She's gonna get mad at me. There's the cat. Yes, I know you didn't like that. I know. I'm aware. Sorry. No, I don't want to play Master of Arms Conquest. I wonder what the stats are. I wish we could see the stats. I wish we could see how many people are playing each game mode at any given time. That would help so much. Like, imagine if I could go through and, like, we could see that Master of Arms Conquest is way more popular than Exodus Conquest, and then I would stop bitching about the fact that they keep taking away Exodus Conquest. I don't think it is, but, like, it might be. Aww, good cat. You're not getting chair clips. Not happening. I mean, he's always here, I'm telling you. Chair clips doesn't leave. Chair clips is always here.
Hey, I've already had 5 cups of coffee. Let's go.
Where's your obligatory pump shotgun run? That thing fucking blows, dude. I'm not using that.
Submarine has been recovered in Alang, India. While our national property is being defiled, our most secret weapon systems are being looted.
You know that thing
It's
sucks.
an emergency. Naval infantry will deploy
I'm not enabling you.
to prevent the
Fuck that.
Americans from establishing a presence. This effort will not come easily. Fight well.
That's just a worse sniper rifle, let's be honest. You're not gonna get chair clips though, so I don't know why you bother asking. Yeah, no, chair clips is always here for me. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, chair clips is always behind me. Chair clips has always got my back. You guys, on the other hand, not so much. I'm almost half tempted to stay in this and see how long it lives. It's an Mi-240 Super Hind after all. I don't know if the guy flying has any idea what he's doing, but I'm leaning towards probably not based on this.
Sector is under our control.
Damage front side.
There's not a 1% chance. There's a 0% chance. What part of it's not happening? Like, did you miss?
Look left.
This guy has no idea what he's doing. Oh wait, you know what I'm just now realizing? The AA might have less HP against the 50mm cannon now, so it might die even faster than it did before. So it already beat the AA. It might beat the AA even more now. That's fun. I'm doing the thing again where I just hold forward and die.
We have taken control of an objective.
I should not do that.
We now control Delta Sector.
We're gonna try our best to not do that. Probably ban the word chair clips if you ask too much. That's a good idea. I'm liking that idea. Alternatively, I could just ban everyone who says it instead of banning the word. Thoughts? Just permaban everyone.
Don't be sad. This is just how it works out sometimes.
Yeah, I mean yeah, don't be sad. You're just all permanently banned. Don't be sad though. It's been a hot minute since we've switched the scope. Oh, found him. See ya.
Reloading.
Oh! Was the medic? I'm back. Now where was he? I actually don't see him. Is that him all the way over there? I don't think so. I don't think that's a sniper, but I don't think that's the guy who killed me. I don't know. I'm not even gonna bother. That was probably him, that guy that just died. You gotta pull the trigger faster, my guy. Waited too long. I just feel like peeking this general direction is not a good idea, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this bad idea. What? That wasn't a headshot? Okay, I still got him, it's fine. I disagree. I actually haven't gotten shot at by a sniper yet. It's pretty surprising. Since then, when did 1 hour and 47 minutes pass? Since right now. I'm never gonna kill this guy. No way. I mean, we talked a lot about game design stuff. I love talking about game design stuff. I think it's so fun to think about. There's a lot of questions that are just like really hard to answer. And it's fun to try to think of answers to those questions.
What's our current status?
I can't say that I'd be a good game designer, but it's a lot of fun to think. Because it feels like there's so many, when it comes to game design and balance and stuff like that, it feels like there's so many factors that you need to consider that, like, your average person that's playing the game either isn't going to consider or you don't want them to even consider. Like, it's a sign of a good game if they didn't even think about it. And I just think that's super cool. I think the coolest things about video games is the stuff that you don't think about or realize because they're well done. And the only time that you're going to not think about or realize it is if it's really well done. Oh, god damn it. Can't believe I didn't shoot that guy in the head. What the fuck? It's all the way out there.
We now control more sectors than the enemy.
The hell? I don't know who's shooting me. I don't know. There's somebody up there. Is that the same guy from earlier? If that's the same guy, I feel a little bit bad. I wonder if those people are still over there. I kind of want to go over and find out. It's kind of frustrating me. So far, though. How far is that? I think I still see him back there. I can't ping it. Oh, hi. Yeah, they're definitely still over there. You can see them. 280 meters. I gotta try. I can't just leave these guys out here. This is unforgivable. If only I had a TV missile.
One of our objectives is under attack.
My favorite song? I don't think I have one. Like, I don't really, outside of like here, where, I mean, the music exists, but I'm not really listening to it necessarily, and a lot of time I turn it off. I don't listen to music very often. Like, most of my time is spent recording or editing stuff, just in general, and when I'm doing those things, I can't listen to music. Oh, he's still over there. No fucking way did I almost lose to that guy.
One of our objectives.
He actually brought me down to 6 HP. That's crazy.
We have
At least I got him.
sector to hostiles.
Worked out in the end. I want to get over there now. There's a guy just standing still. I hit the shield. Yeah, this guy's not gonna be shootable anymore. Oh! I mean, he's shootable. Got him. What the fuck? I'm so envious of people who can like multitask, I guess, in that regard. I can't do it. Like, there are people, it seems like every like thing I've seen when it comes to YouTubers and editing videos, and it seems like everyone listens to music when they edit. How the fuck do you do that? How do you listen to music while also listening to the audio of what you're currently editing and listening to the music that's in the thing you're currently editing? Like, I just don't get it. I guess when if you're doing like more complex stuff, like if you're doing chroma keying, or not chroma keying, oh, what is it called? Fuck, why can't I remember this? When you're like keying something out, and so like if you do that kind of stuff, then there's literally nothing going on, and you're going frame by frame and moving around keyframes, and then I can understand, I guess. So maybe it's more so about that. But like when I'm just generally editing stuff, there's no way. Absolutely no shot. Finally. Lucky he didn't headshot me. Lower the volume to the music. Yeah, but like, then we have overlapping music. I just can't do it. It's wired, my brain is wired to, it's like an information overload is what happens. Finally made it over here. I'm gonna have to deal with that guy down there over and over again. He's just gonna keep coming back because he owns this flag. Where the hell is he? Oh, there he is.
They control more sectors than we do.
Wish I'd gotten a headshot there. Bye-bye. How many times do you think I kill this guy before he gives up or he kills me? 'Cause I guarantee you he's gonna keep coming back. 100%. Where the stream is? The stream doesn't normally crash. Don't spread that. Stream is usually fine.
Delta sector has been taken by us.
Believe me, if the stream crashed all the time, I would know. Because you guys lose your shit whenever it does.
We are attacking Alpha 1.
Camping bitch. Is that an enemy? Why the hell is there an enemy shooting a TV missile into their own spawn? No, he's got a head glitch.
Echo sector has been conquered by us. Hostile forces at 50%.
Why did he have to have a head glitch? Now we're just in an RNG face-off where one of us is going to get lucky. Oh, never mind, he's moving. Sorry, but no. Wish I'd hit him with that second shot. Oh, fuck was that? That's the guy. That's our man.
We have lost Charlie sector to the enemy.
Oh, come on. Okay, thank God, dude. If I'd gotten killed by Red Destroyer, I would have been livid. Chalk up another one. Another dead Red Destroyer. Poor guy. He's probably just tired of this shit. This fucking Eclipse guy, he just keeps killing me. No, 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 why? Why? Go bother somebody else. I think we're okay. Not yesterday? I thought yesterday was the crash stream, wasn't it? Maybe it was the day before yesterday. There was one kind of near the start, I think. And then I think it had, well, it didn't like crash, but it stopped broadcasting for some reason twice. And then there was a, what do you call it? There was a prediction that ran if it would crash again, and it didn't crash again. And I almost left, but Kiki couldn't decide the end of the prediction. And so I had to do it. And then I left. Yeah, no, it definitely did. A bunch of people were upset about it. I mean, I didn't crash it at the end, I turned it off. That's not a crash. I pressed the stop streaming button. You know what? I waited there for quite a while in hopes that my teammate would shoot that guy so I could kill him in one shot. And I wouldn't shoot the guy down to 1 health and then my teammate would kill him in one shot. I waited for like 30 years, finally was like, this guy's gonna kill me. I shoot him and then the teammate kills him in one shot. Textbook. Just total textbook. Oh God.
Occupy Bravo 1. We have command of Bravo sector.
This is problematic. Oh my God. No. Did he have to have every possible piece of equipment to fuck me over? Grenade, rocket launcher, like come on. Oh, that could be a problem. Hope that's not a problem, but it very well could be. I should do ASMR videos? Yeah, no. I don't think so. The fuck? Oh, it's a tank. I was like, what is shooting me? Now I know. Oh God. Should have considered that the tree would break my grapple. I didn't kill him. I was pretty sure it would. Condor. Oh no, I fucked it. He's got a sniper too. Uh-oh. Hang on, buddy, I gotta reload. Oh yeah, go prone. No! I hate you. All that, just guess, and then he fucking steals my kill when he goes prone. I hate everything. God damn it.
Just took control of Delta Sector.
Get hiking, go!
What would the YBA shows want other than YBA? Nothing. Their whole existence is based around that game.
One of our objectives is being invaded.
There is nothing. There is only YBA. Obviously, it lives rent-free in your guys' heads too, because you bring it up constantly over and over again. It's like, how do we segue this conversation back onto that game? Ow.
We have secured Charlie Sector.
We have started an attack on Delta 2.
They take pride in YBA. I don't think there's very many people that do. Or, let me rephrase that. I hope there's not that many people that do. I hope there aren't people that are, like, loyal to YBA. I really, really genuinely hope not. Obviously, like, the people on the moderation team and stuff are like that, but I hope that normal people aren't like that. Like, I guess the best way I would put it is I would hope that when things come out and they're shit, the response, the general consensus isn't the moderator general, or I guess more so the Paragon general consensus of like, Lamau, YBA on top, another dead game. Because, like, that sucks. When something comes out and it's shit, that sucks. That's not good.
One of our objectives has been lost.
God damn it.
Objective captured by US forces.
ABD? No, that's a real bad game. Nothing will ever hold a candle to the level of garbage that is ABD and Project JoJo.
Let's get going.
That's some real, just bottom of the barrel dog shit. Is that a guy alive? I don't think he is. I take solace knowing that like the future generation of players probably won't even know what those games are, and it's for the best. You can call them pioneers, I call them trash. We could still be in, you know, it could probably be worse. We could still be in that age. Tell you one thing, I'm real glad that, oh hey, it's Red Destroyer again. Tell you one thing, I'm real glad that I was never on board for any of that shit. Played them during their, like, hopped on for like maybe 3 minutes during their heydays and went, wow, this is some shit, and then quit.
Delta Sector is ours.
Target is fucked. Up we go.
We have lost an objective.
Is that the same guy every time that goes up there and stands still? Oh, of course. Yeah, I think it would be, I think RIU and like Stand Upright Rebooted can kick ABD's ass back to the grave in their sleep. It's not even comparable. Not even remotely close.
Away we go. Okay.
Objective lost. We'll need to recapture it.
That wasn't a headshot?
We are attempting to take Delta.
Okay, it's fine.
Hooks in! Dropping it!
Ooh, almost fucked that up.
We've lost an objective to the enemy.
There's not a guy like all the way up on the top, right? I hope.
Here, got clearance.
The enemy holds the majority of sectors.
An Adopt Me stream? I think I had you guys try to explain that to me before and I still didn't get it. Like, the reason that so many people are playing that is because it's like a fad game, right? So it's like, and everyone else is doing it, just hive mind, right? Because it's not a game. Like, games like that and like Pet Simulator, like, they're not games.
We have the advantage.
They're microtransaction platforms. They're not games. Because unfortunately, if anything, it seems like that's going to be the future.
They're abandoning the fight.
Microtransaction platforms. Why make a real game when you can literally make the whole game microtransactions? What's the point? You don't need to develop shit. Hi, you're back. It's not time for food yet, dummy. It's not. No, it's not. I'm gonna need you to go away because it's not time for food yet. Yep. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Dr. Trey, you should take that message, screenshot it, and frame it and put it up on your wall. There's a few okay, somewhat good games on Roblox, but they all die out in favor of crap like Brookhaven and Adopt Me. There you go. That's the Roblox manifesto. That's the whole website. You summed it up. Good work. You're learning. No, you can't sit on my mouse pad, dummy. Get down. Bye-bye. You're in nuisance mode. No. Get down. Oh, there's like nobody in this game right now. That's odd. Yeah, let me fix that for you. Hallelujah. I'll take your comment and I'll fix it. To be frank, most Roblox games target brain-dead, exploitable children, like what the whole platform as a whole was designed for. Get down from here. Stop coming back up here.
The liberty of Singapore is essential to international standards.
Brain-dead, exploitable, mommy's credit card children. That's what the platform was designed for.
Russia asks that you coordinate with our allied task forces to secure all sectors and keep the imperialists from doing the same. We are counting on your success. Transport is waiting.
And it works marvelously, so, I mean... Children equals brain dead? Not necessarily. Oh, the cat hit the fucking camera, or the monitor again. I don't think that's fair. I think that I don't think there's a direct correlation between, oh my god. I'm gonna have to put like a roadblock so that she stops jumping up here. But I don't think there's like a direct correlation between being brain dead and being young. Obviously, like, scientifically, the trend is going to point that way, but it doesn't mean that all kids are stupid.
Attempting to capture Alpha 1.
There are plenty of young people that are
Alpha 1 is
smart.
occupied by our forces.
It's just most of them are brain dead.
We have lost Charlie sector to the enemy.
But I don't think it's fair to generalize everybody into that camp.
We are losing the battle. They hold more sectors.
Away we go.
Like it really, what it really comes down to is it's
One assault initiated by our troops.
it's more of a maturity thing than it is an age thing, and that it carries over to when people are adults as well. Because like there are plenty of 18 to 24-year-olds who are extremely immature. And there are also some 16 to 18-year-olds who are infinitely more mature than some 18 to 24-year-olds. And I think a lot of that comes from, well, there's a shitload of factors, and there's entire studies done on it, obviously. But, I mean, your upbringing and, like, basically how, what's the word for it? How quick you were basically forced to grow up, in a sense, can play a pretty big factor. For better or for worse, obviously.
We are in control of nearly all sectors.
Because, like, you can have an extremely mature 15-year-old, but the reason that they're mature could be any manner of things, most of them likely being pretty depressing. Not a fun topic, that's for sure. Whoa, intentional headshot, woo! No, I'm 22 and I still feel like I'm 17. In terms of maturity, at least. Like, I don't feel like an adult at all. I feel like there's a lot of adult things that I just haven't
US forces attacking
really
all
had
objectives.
to or necessarily have experienced. I mean, I went to university for a bit. Lots of people know that. And I mean, I kind of lived on my own while I was over there, but not really. Because, like, living alone while you're at university and living in dorms and being able to go, like, just go to the cafeteria and get food and that kind of stuff is not exactly rocket science. But, like, I never got to the point where I was renting out off-campus apartments or anything like that, so I don't know anything about that. I mean, as it stands right now, most people that I would assume know this. Like, I mean, right now I still live with my parents. I don't have any plans of moving out anytime soon for a variety of reasons. Got him. A lot of which pertain to my current situation with some of my family members. That it's a lot better for me to be here than somewhere else. But, like, there's just a lot of things in the adult world that I haven't experienced because, I mean, it just hasn't happened. And so eventually, I think the thing that's, I guess it's unnerving in a sense, is eventually I'm gonna get thrown to the wolves in terms of a lot of this stuff, and I'm gonna look like even more of a fucking idiot. Because whenever it happens, I'm probably gonna be significantly older than when normal people go through that stuff. And so there's always that sense of anxiety where it's like, you're how old and you still don't know how this works? You know, that kind of stuff. And, like, people don't really think that, or I'd like to think they don't. And I think most people would agree that most people don't think that way. But it doesn't stop you from second-guessing yourself. Or at least it doesn't stop me from second-guessing myself.
US forces have captured an objective.
I mean, for God's sakes, I come on here every day
Has been conquered by the enemy.
and I record YouTube videos. It's not exactly... doesn't exactly scream adulting, does it?
Maintain your positions.
That is not a sniper. That got me. I really don't like that, to be honest. Can I shoot that light out? Maybe. What did I major in? Nothing. I was undecided all the way up until I dropped out. My entire, like, college stint was just a little bit depressing. I guess I might not have told the whole college story before. This might be a new one for you guys. I feel like I've told so many people, but I don't necessarily know if I've talked to the YouTube audience about it. So, when I was in university, it was funny because university is where I learned the most about the stuff I was just talking about, like the maturity levels and how some like people that are older will act like they're kids. And that was like my university experience in a nutshell. Almost all of my classes were filled with people who like were your typical 18-year-old, like not typical, but like the stereotype of your typical 18-year-old college student. Like, don't give a flying fuck about your classes, only worried about the next party and doing drugs and drinking. Like, it's your stereotypical college student. And that was, like, the vast majority of the people in my classes. So, the end result is that I basically barely got along with anyone. And throughout my first... I want to say probably a year almost of university, I had no friends at all. I made friends with nobody, which is a pretty impressive feat. But I never found anybody that was even remotely like-minded to me. It felt like everyone that I ran into or spoke to was your typical, I gotta go get wasted tomorrow night, you know? So that was most of my college experience, was just going to my classes, doing my homework and whatnot, and then going back to my dorm and playing games or something, because, like, what the fuck else am I gonna do? I'm not going to any parties. I don't give a shit about that, so, like, I'm not gonna do it if I don't care. So, yeah, I didn't do a whole lot. I had my roommate. I think my roommate was kind of awkward, and he very clearly wanted to be part of the, like, stereotypical go out and get wasted kind of crowd. But I was not that, so I was probably the worst roommate for him. But he wasn't, like, an asshole. He was a nice guy. And he would always, like, try to get me out to do things, and I would always just be like, no, I don't really feel like it. I'll pass. And we basically shared nothing in common, but we weren't enemies. Like, I wouldn't even say, I feel like saying tolerated each other is mean. Like, we got along, we just weren't friends, if that makes sense. And so, eventually, at, like, the halfway point of the first semester, or maybe it was the second semester, I can't remember. It's been a hot minute since then. But basically, like, halfway through, my roommate was like, hey, I'm gonna move out and move in with some of these other people. And I was like, oh, okay, see ya. So then I was just like, what little interaction that I kind of did have with people was effectively gone, because, I mean, my roommate was gone, so it was just me in my room. The other thing to consider is that I did do marching band and color guard, well, color guard in particular, for the university, but the people who were part of the color guard were just, like, bad people. I don't know how else to describe it. They just weren't good people. They were, like, the best way I can describe them is they were backstabbers. Like, they were super two-faced, and they would say one thing to someone's face and then talk behind their back, and I don't get along with those people. So, I got along great with everyone in my high school guard, and had some really great experience with them, but guard in university was just miserable. because it felt like it was just kind of me by myself and then the rest of the guard. I don't know. It wasn't good. So yeah, I got along with nobody and was kind of by myself. And then that got a little bit better because I went to like this, I forget what it was. It was like some sort of outreach thing for like esports or something. And I had no interest in playing esports, but it got to the point where I was like, I feel like I'm a failure at this point. I've gone to university and I've met absolutely nobody. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Surely there's somebody here who's more like-minded to me. And there was. I went to that like esports thing, and there were some people playing Smash, and I kind of sat in the corner for a little bit because I was awkward and didn't know anybody. And I was like, what the fuck am I even supposed to do in this situation? But then somebody walked up to me and they were like, hey, do you want to play some one-on-one games? Because there was like a bunch of people playing 8-player Smash, and there was a melee and an ultimate setup right next to it, and I was like, sure. And he introduced himself, and his name was Nikolai, and we got along great. People called him Nico. And Nico and I got along great, and we had a lot of fun playing. He played Piranha Plant, and he was my bracket demon eventually when I started going to tournaments. Him and Scotty kicked my ass with Piranha Plant and Bowser. Very bad matches that I would play against them. But regardless, I met him and he was like, hey, we do tournaments over in this dorm every, I think it was like weekly or whatever. And you just come, and I think you'd be able to have fun there. So I met a bunch of people through that, and that was like my kind of social interaction with people that I actually got along with. But I was never really, it's hard to explain. I feel like I was never really friends with these people, more so that they were friends with each other, and I was sort of there. It was weird. So I would just kind of be there, and obviously I'd go to tournaments and like I'd play friendlies afterwards, but I never really felt like I was super in line with these people. And I think that they got along with me better than I got along with them just because I was awkward. It's weird. But yeah, I played in tournaments for a little bit, and then what do you think happened? COVID, baby! And yeah, COVID kind of crushed all of that. And a few of them still played in like the Discord and stuff, but I never really went over there. And after COVID, I don't really think I ever talked to any of them ever again, which is kind of sad. But yeah, COVID kicked off. Everything was virtual for a little bit. I kept doing my classes and whatnot, but like it's virtual classes. It's like it doesn't really fucking mean anything. And yeah, I did that for a little bit. Started doing the YouTube stuff. The YouTube stuff started doing really well, and I was like, well, I'm gonna transfer out of my university because like the only people I knew there were the people from Smash, and other than that, I was traveling out of state to go to university, and it just didn't make sense to do that if there was nothing really holding me there other than these Smash tournaments, which in theory I could do anywhere. So I was going to transfer to an in-state school, and then I just got to the decision making of like, what's the point of transferring and randomly choosing a major if the major that I'm doing is something that I don't care about? And like, I want to throw my eggs in this basket and run with it while I can, rather than potentially squander that opportunity because I'm focusing on something that I just don't give a shit about and don't know where it'll lead me in the future. So you can obviously, I've gotten about 3,000 mountains full of "you're an idiot" comments because of that, and I mean, okay, that's fine. You're not me. Fuck you. But yeah, I didn't transfer. I dropped out of the school I was going to, and here we are. Now I'm doing my best to kill my channel as fast as possible by uploading Battlefield videos. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot more nuance to it than that, but that's the Cliff Notes version of my extremely miserable college experience. Thankfully, How about my current friends? How did I meet them? All through high school. I was actually about to get there. Thankfully, I'd met so many wonderful people in high school that I still get along with to this day. And from what I've talked to them, a lot of them had a pretty similar experience to me. But obviously they didn't drop out of university because they didn't have a incredibly stupid, unreliable YouTube channel to pursue. But yeah, I don't... It's like, I guess it's almost a little bit split. No, I think it's a little bit split down the middle. I think 2 of my friends I know had the same kind of thing I did, where they just didn't really get along with anyone and didn't make any friends. One of them is like textbook social butterfly extrovert, so they know like a shitload of people. And then one of my other friends we like barely ever hear from anymore because I guess they just kind of moved on from our group of friends. But a lot of my friends from high school still get along and still talk to each other and stuff, which is pretty cool. Your RIU dev friend has agreed to leveling you up to max level. He damaged you on the Discord.
Alpha 2 has been lost.
Why? What's wrong with you? Okay, no. Stop. Not what's wrong with you. Not what's wrong with you. What's wrong with him? Why would he want me to do that? Why? What?
Forces attacking one of our objectives.
Listen.
Most sectors on the battlefield.
Why? Why under any circumstance would they want me to go back and play the game again? Do they not know what's going to happen? I know what's gonna happen. Do you know what's gonna happen? Do they know what's gonna happen? Here, I'll give you a rundown. Here's what's gonna happen. They're gonna level me up to max level. I'm going to go in. I'm gonna go play the new Steel Bar Run stuff, and I'm gonna be like, this is okay, probably, but it's still janky as shit, and the combat still feels like ass, and it's like just not very good. And I bypassed all the level gates to get here, and if I had to go through the level gates, that would have been ass. What's the point? This is fucking stupid. I need to have a sit down with these developers. We need to have a chat, or this moderator. We need to have a talk. I need inside the mind of masochistic moderator who wants me to shit on their game. I don't want to shit on your game, but I already don't like it. That's why I'm not playing it. What did you tell him? Did you say, like, Eclipse wants to promote your game? Because that's not it. That's definitely not it. No, seriously, verbatim. Nugget, what did you tell them? I want to know exact. Copy paste your Discord message. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm lucky. Who sniped me though? That guy?
Our forces are assaulting Alpha 2.
Lucked out. I'm surprised that guy didn't come over here. He could have killed me for sure.
Ammo, take it!
Welcome to the Eclipse Twitch, where the topic switches to and from JoJo every 30 seconds. But it's not my fault this motherfucker knows an admin on the RIU team and somehow coerced them into giving me all the levels so that I can tear down their game again and feel bad. I don't want to do that. Think about the free content and it's Roblox JoJo. It's not about Roblox JoJo or the free content. It's about me going in and shitting on people that worked hard on their game. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm 100% certain that a shitload of time and effort went into that game.
Alpha sector is now under our control.
I just can't catch a break, can I?
Strategy is working. We now control more sectors than the enemy.
No, you don't. Is that another? No, it's not. It's a shadow or a reflection. I was like, is that another guy? You gotta be kidding me. I actually can't catch a break. I sent him in the clip of you laughing about the max level thing and you saying clip it and then he DM'd you. What the fuck? Listen, when this stream ends, me and this moderator, we're gonna have a chat about this, and I'm gonna make it extremely clear that, like, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, and that I had no intention of actually reviewing it, and it was a joke. Like, I'm gonna make it very, very obvious that I like, how do I even put this into words? I thought that would, I mean, even in the clip itself, I explained why that, like, it wouldn't happen and it wouldn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. You know what, it does, maybe it does make sense because the guy, like, we're assuming, you said that your friend is a moderator. We're running off of the assumption that the guy who's potentially going to level me up to max level or whatever, they've not made the game, they've not worked on the game, so they probably aren't, like, nearly to the same level of potentially upset that I shit all over their hard work because it's not their hard work, it's somebody else's. I think that's the mindset I'm going with. Because I can't, under any circumstances, believe that if I talk to one of the people who physically created the game, that they would want anything to do with me, never mind do anything for me. There's just no way. I think that's the guy who just killed me. Yeah, it is. He's got the revolver. God damn it. So many McKays, dude. I can't headshot those. They're fucking fast-ass, tiny head. Can't shoot it. Why are you standing still? I mean, I guess I can if you do that. He's watched my other videos. Yeah, but he didn't make the game, right? Like, he saw me tear it to shreds, but he didn't make it. So, like, he's not gonna be... Okay, there's a staunch contrast between somebody who works for something versus somebody who's created something. Like, if you... All right, let me try to explain this to you. If you've spent weeks of your life, probably, no, not weeks, that's very, very generous. If you've spent months or years of your life working on something, and then you watch somebody go in for 15 minutes, play it, and call it total dog shit and not worth playing, how are you gonna feel? Probably not very good. I can't imagine that you would feel very good after that. You'd probably be pissed, right? You'd probably think, I spent months on this, and this fucking asshole, what does he know? He came in here, he's not made a game in his life, and he said it was shit. That's what you would think. At least that's what I would assume you would think. All that time, and some dick shit that's never made a game before comes in and calls it shit in 15 minutes. You see what I'm getting at? Like, I just don't see how that could work out. Like, I can tell you if it were me, right? If it were me and I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into something, and then somebody, and it happens, actually. I can tell you from experience that it happens. I pour my blood, sweat, and tears into videos I make on Battlefield. I spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on them, and barely anyone watches them, and people go into the comments of those videos somewhat frequently, and go in, and instead of talking about the video or anything, they either leave a comment asking about where's YBA, or they leave some sort of JoJo-related, like, thing, or ask me to play something else. How do you think it feels when you pour a ton of time and effort into something, and somebody goes in, and their first reaction is, yeah, this is alright, but when are you going back to that? When are you going back to that? And it's the same thing. It's the same thing right here. I spend tons of time on Battlefield, and it doesn't work out ever. These guys spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, weeks of their time working on this game, and I come in and I just say, it's shit, I don't like it. This other one's better. Nuisance Cat's returned. See a Nuisance Cat. He asked the owner? No shot. People at RIU like my videos since they fixed the bugs that I complain about. There's no shot that they enjoy the videos where I tear down all the work they've done. I can't... I feel like that's gotta be a front. Either the people over there have inhuman levels of chill, or they're saying that it's funny and that they don't mind, and behind the scenes it pisses them off. That's like the two things that I give it. Because, like, I can't come out here and pretend that I know how hard it is to make a game, but I'm 100% certain that it's hard. Like, very difficult, and takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. Make a poll if I should destroy all the work they put into it? Alright, if I did that, I 100% know that it would be like 99% or 100% yes. The chat is filled with Roblox JoJoers. Any excuse to get me back onto a Roblox JoJo game, they'll jump at. These motherfuckers would want me to go wander around in an empty ABD lobby. We all know it.
You're headed to a satellite launch facility in French Guiana. The Russians have a naval task force in the region, and it just went airborne. You'll be under siege the whole time.
How are we doing anyway? I haven't checked in a minute. Oh, can't scroll. 887. Alright, well, we're definitely not finishing this today. That's for damn sure.
Hey Eclipse, quick question. Did you know your car's extended warranty has expired?
Nope. Thanks for the 100 bits, Dr. Trey. Hi, Kitty. You need to get down, though. Ugh. How many times are you going to come up here, and how many times am I going to put you back down? Truly wonder these things. Oh my god. Yeah, you did that to yourself, dummy. Stop coming back up here. Doesn't learn. It's a cat. What do I expect? It's dumb as bricks.
Trade.
Y'all train?
Camel trade.
I still am I'm in absolute shock. What are the fucking odds that one of the people in my chat knows someone from the fucking Roblox's Unbreakable mod team? That's ridiculous. You think they're thinking it over right now? Yeah, they're probably thinking, well, if I say yes, then they're gonna shit on my game again, and if I say no, then I'm gonna look like an asshole, and I don't want to look like an asshole. I want to make it perfectly clear that saying no is the correct decision. Saying no does not make you look like an asshole. The only person here who looks like an asshole is me for tearing the game down over and over again.
Sector Bravo is ours.
Probably 0. I'm guessing the guy is bullshitting. Well, he did say that the guy sent me a DM. I can always go look, but I'm not in Roblox's Unbreakable's Discord, so I have no idea if the person who I imagine sent this DM is legitimate or not. But as it stands right now, I have very little reason to think he's lying. Maybe I have too much faith in people on the internet, but This would be a hard or a kind of pointless bit to keep up. That's the way I'm thinking about it.
They have Sector Echo.
Like, it just seems like a lot of effort to constantly come up with new bullshit. They sent you proof, so did I. Yeah, I mean, I didn't doubt you. I just assumed you were telling the truth. Like I said, I had very little reason to assume you were lying. It's not like, I mean, I've seen you in the chat plenty of times before, so I wasn't under the, like, if some random person had come in here that I'd never heard of and was like, haha, Lamau, then I'd probably be more skeptical. This is gonna be a dumpster fire. Why am I going up here with the sniper rifle? Like, I want to be able to be up here with the sniper rifle, but capturing the flag with the sniper rifle,
Camel trade?
that I can't say I'm a fan. Somebody's, oh, that's a teammate.
Control Sector Echo.
Ooh, there's a guy.
Enemy neutral.
We don't control enough sectors. We must fight harder.
Intentional. Oh, so many people coming up the stairs. Oh, damn, he fucking nuked them all. I'm impressed. Yeah, that was all part of the plan. No RNG required, all right? If you think that was lucky, you're a fraud. How do we not have that flag? Oh, they're not actually on it. I saw so many people over there. Surely we have that. Nope. We don't. I'm also now realizing that this far away, I'm gonna have a hard time hitting anything. Oh, but that guy is not. What the fuck? Where? Oh, there he is. Did I have to miss that first shot? I hit him. I have no idea where to aim. I need to aim higher than that.
Still early, but we're securing territory.
It's a bit too high. Oh, for fuck's sake, who's that? I think I see him. Yeah, I see him. This sucks. Fuck this, dude. Why did I even do this? Forget the roof. It sucks. I hate it. Who are these guys, though? This is dumb, this is dumb, this is dumb, this is dumb. He's gonna, like, jump around the corner and shoot me, right? Nope, never mind. I'll jump around this corner and shoot him.
Taking Sector Bravo.
That's what smart people do. They leave the entire, like, their entire life on the line of one shot and then running out of ammo. Oh, how did I not headshot him? I was so sure it was on his head. My friend is showing you the owner is worried you will fake endorse it, but he got told that you aren't going to sugarcoat anything, so I'm just waiting for the next screenshot. Wait, so the owner of the game thought that if they gave me levels, I would come in and lie to people that it was good because I'd feel bad.
Got to start
That ain't me.
securing
I'm not
sectors.
gonna do that.
Enemy has majority control.
You gotta have a little bit more faith. That is like the exact opposite. I mean, it was a joke to begin with. The only reason that I would honor it is because I said I would do it. And I'm a man of my word. But like, if they just don't want me to do it, then I won't. Because you gotta understand, I had no intention of going back and playing the game anyway.
Russian troops have entered one of our objectives.
Like, the only reason that I would do that is because I just said I would.
They'll keep coming.
Like, that's it. That guy fucked me up. They said my first video was great and they tried to fix everything in it. I'm gonna hope they didn't see the second one. I still don't. You know, I always feel bad about the second video. You know, the second video only happened because people kept fucking harassing me about it. You know how many people sent me "go back to Roblox is Unbreakable" messages? Like it's so much better now. And then I went back and it wasn't. And I was like, what? Why? Why did you have me come back here? Like I didn't start. I went back under the impression that things were going to be significantly different, and then they just weren't. And then I ran into all the problems that I just didn't run into the first time, which is the pacing of the game and the fact that the actual, like, gameplay is just fucking awful. Like, go kill these guys 5 times, 7 times, in order to get to the next guy who lets you kill 5 guys 5 times. Like, okay, that's the game? Oh, that is the game. Okay. Well, if that's the game, then it's not good. That was the takeaway. Like, if you want a shortened down version of the Roblox is Unbreakable second video, it's... How the flying fuck is this... Oh my god. How the flying fuck is this entire game just going from NPC to NPC, having them ask you to go kill 5 brain-dead enemies? Like, that's the game. And then people tell me, but Eclipse, that's not the game. The rest of the game is what comes after that. And then I ask you, well, if you need to go through that to get to the rest of the game, then why is that even there to begin with other than padding? It's not like it's hard. The only thing that was hard was the Bruno Bucciarati boss. And the reason that was hard was because it was bullshit. Not because it was actually legitimately difficult, but because the boss could kill you in 2 hits with moves that almost all look identical and have very little differentiation between the two. How did that, what? Is it immortal? Okay. Like, you can't seriously look at Roblox's Unbreakable storyline up to the point that I'm at, right? Look at the point where I'm at in it. You can't seriously look at that and say it's good, right? There's no way. And there's people out there, like the guy in my video, that really genuinely think that that's good gameplay. They also think that the empty map with nothing in it is also good. I don't see how that's good at all. Do you guys think that's good? They also made the enemies grouped up too. Still the same stuff though. Oh, so you don't have to travel like a minute and a half between enemies anymore. Well, that's something. Storyline is terrible when I play the game. Like, I don't quite understand. Maybe I do. Like I said, I think it would almost be really interested to have a sit down with the. I think it would be better. I don't expect this to ever happen, but it would almost be cool to have an interview with the owner of the game to talk about all the things I've talked about and be like, what is it that leads up to this? Like, how does this kind of stuff happen? Did people just not play test it? Or did people think, like, the people that did play test it were like, that's probably fine? Like, I don't quite, or was it a matter of, because I'm not judging here. If it was a matter of we need people to continue to play the game, and if it was just you get everything right off the bat, then people aren't going to play for a long time, and I get that. But surely there's an answer to that question rather than forcing people to go through just nothing. Like, you're playing through nothing until you get to the rest of the game. But like the map thing will always be baffling to me. That's the most confusing part about everything. I'll have to assume, oh, hang on.
Still holding out, but half strength. Our troops are advancing on Alpha 1. Sector Bravo has been taken by the hostiles.
Sorry about that. What was I even talking about? Oh, right, the map. I don't understand how you could go, like, here's the thing, and here's the way I think about it. if you were the person who made the game, right, and the map was created, and you had to walk, or no, maybe it does make sense. Here's what I think happened. And like I said, I think it would be great to be able to like just talk with these people and get to the bottom of it, because I genuinely would like to know how some of this stuff happens. But like the only explanation I can come up with is, especially for like the fast travel stuff, if you've made the game, then you know where all the fast travel points are and you know where they go to. And it's very easy to know that. And you can't understand the mindset of somebody who hasn't made the game and doesn't understand. So you just assume that everyone knows exactly where they need to be going at all times, which is just not true. And then you run into the problem, and then it's like, oh shit, people have to traverse like 8 hours of empty wasteland if they don't find a certain fast travel point. But then the map for, here's a good example. The map for part 1. The map for part 1 has I think it's the Bruford boss, and then you have to trek up this giant ass invisible wall ridden mountain in order to get to Dio's castle to fight Dio. Why is the pathway so rigid and long? Like, why does it take so long to get from the Bruford boss to Dio? Is there a gameplay reason for that? Or was it just people are really gonna love walking for 5 minutes? Like, I don't think that people are gonna love walking for 5 minutes. Just a hunch. That could have gone better. So it's like, if you made the game and your idea was, I've made the game, let's go through and play the game. Because that's almost what I wonder. I almost wonder if they actually played, like the people who made it played it through all the way. And they thought, like, did they play through it all the way? And if they did, was there any point of doubt in their mind where they were like, man, you know, walking up this cliff for 5 minutes where nothing is happening is really boring. Or, man, having to fight the same 5 enemies and then going to another quest objective and having to fight another 5 enemies that do the exact same thing really just isn't very much fun. Or, man, getting an arrow and having no way of knowing that it's gonna fail unless you've seen a loading screen prompt really fucking sucks when you use the arrow with no indication and it just fails and you don't know why or how. Like, did any of those things go through anybody's mind while they were making it? Or did they just assume that it was fine? I don't know. I don't know the answers. And like I said, I think it would be, for me it would be, probably not for my viewers. My viewers would probably be way more into me going in and shredding the game again and calling it shit and talking about how bad it is, because my viewers are all 9. But for me, it would be an infinitely more entertaining video to get a better insight into the development of the game and ask the questions that I think really need answers. Oh, come on. No, I fucked it up. Oh well. Can't win them all. It now shows the chances is double your level, so 50 is 100. So then that begs the other question. The other question for you, Nugget, is, so now it shows you the chances, so it says that you're not guaranteed a stand when you do it. But then I'm curious, because there legitimately might be a reason. I just don't know if there is one. What was the gameplay purpose behind making it so your arrow can fail? Was it like a lore reason, because not everyone can get a stand? Because if that's the reason, that's a really shitty reason, in my opinion at least. Was there like a specific thing where someone was like, well, if you get a stand in part 1 too early, then it's gonna make the whole rest of the thing a cakewalk? Because if that's a reason, that doesn't sound like a way of making it so that it's miserable to try to actually get stands and have it be random. Maybe that's a problem with the balancing, and maybe just don't let people get stand arrows until they move past that area, right? Like, wouldn't that be a better solution than just randomly, no, fuck you, you wasted your time. Why? Because I said so. Fuck off. Probably to fit the cannon. It's another one of those things where it comes down to, did anyone actually go through and play this and have the shitty thing happen to them? And if they did, like, how many people do you think went through like me? Probably thousands. I would bet you thousands of people went through, saw the stand arrow in the shop, went, hey, that's dope, I'm gonna get a stand, bought the stand arrow, used it, and then it failed, and they just wasted their time. Completely. They wasted like 5 to 10 minutes of their time. Completely gone. Accomplished nothing. For no reason other than McCannon. That's the way it is in the show. Like, it just, I don't quite get it. And I wonder if the reason that it's not been changed is because there is some gameplay reason, or if it's just like purely out of stubbornness, and it's like, well, we want it this way no matter what, so it's gonna be this way. It just, I don't understand the gameplay purpose behind it. It just seems very odd. I often help noobs who give them money to spec because I agree it's dumb. But like, I've brought this up I think twice now in videos, and you said they've fixed a bunch of stuff, but this is one of those things where they're very stuck on, we're having it this way. So there's gotta be, I feel like there has to be some sort of reason. Like, surely there's gotta be. If there isn't, then I'm even more confused. Sorry, I think I missed a message earlier up. DJ, the owner, said he could answer questions. He doesn't want it to be in the VC, though. Oh, well, I'm not gonna be doing that now, but I am curious. Oh, game's over.
We've lost this battle. The Russians outplayed us here.
It's like, I don't know. As I've said many times, I don't want games to fail, but it's almost similar to YBA in a sense that it's like, how many times can you look at this and kind of almost see it for what it is and be lost, and then have it happen again and still be confused? And if it comes down to, we made the game and then we just didn't play it through, how does that happen? How do you make your game and then not have anyone actually play it from start to finish? Or maybe at the end of the day, it's just because I'm an entitled fucking brat, because it seems like I'm the only one who has a problem with this. Everyone else played the shit out of that game and had no issues, and I did. I don't get it. But I'm gonna stop the stream here. I'm gonna go get something to eat. And then, I guess I'll go have a chat with the moderator or the owner of the game or something, because fucking I'm lost. So, yeah. That's gonna be it for today. I'll be back tomorrow, and, yeah, that's all. So have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, guys. Good night.